Hello guys, welcome back. In this section, we are going to learn about substrings. So without any delay, let's get started. So guys, we are going to discuss about substrings. Okay. So what is basically a substring? Substring is simple. If you take a string called just study, and from this we are deriving another substring called FSTUD. Okay, fstud. This is a substring. This belongs to this. Okay, we have taken this part and we have printed it in the output screen. So this is basically called substring. Substring is a part inside a string. Okay, yeah. So how to get the substring? Okay, how to get the required substring? If you want ELF, you can get ELF in outside the output screen. Okay, inside the output screen. Okay, so these are basically the substrings. It may have many substrings. STU is a substring and FST is a substring. Yeah, there are a lot of substrings. Okay, not only these, even elf study is a substring. Yeah, there are a lot of substrings inside this. And guys, before starting to write the program, I want to understand you one thing, that up to now we are in basics. Okay, before starting the substrings we are learning the basics of C programming language, but from this lecture onwards we are going to the moderate level. We are not anymore inside at the easy level. Okay, now we are going to moderate to high level. So guys, you need to practice more and more. You need to keep your time to check the programs. Okay, you need to make time, you need to take more time to analyze these codes. Okay, so from now on you are going to enter the high level, okay, the hard, or you can say the in between the medium and hard level. Okay, so from now on you need to understand and focus more. Okay, focus carefully. Okay, I'm not going to explain each and everything. Okay, I'm going to explain the new terms that are coming inside this programming. So what I'm going to do in this lecture, I have just explained what the substrings are, and I'm going to write the substring for the given string. I'm going to scan the string from the user, and I'm going to ask from which position to which position he wants to display, and I want to display that. Okay, so let's make our hands dirty. Okay, so include a library file and write the main function, and I'm going to declare a character with string of length 30 and substring. Okay, substring of length of same length 30. Okay, instead of 30 let's declare it 100. There's no issues, we can have a long string. Okay, and I'm going to declare two integers with a position and length, and I'm going to declare another integer and initialize the value to 0. Okay, so see, I have declared a character called string, I have declared a character called substring. Okay, and I'm declared a position and length. So what I'm going to do with position and length, see, if I want to print ELF, okay, from which position ELF is starting? From second position ELF is starting. So the user enters 2, and what is the length? 3 is the length. Okay, so if the user enters the position as 2 and length as 3, we will get the output as ELF. Okay, in that way I'm going to program this code. Okay, Okay, I hope you understand. And I have initialized a equals 0. You can see this usage later on. Okay, I'm going to print and ask the user to enter a string. And yeah, I'm going to scan it. So here I'm not going to use scanf function. I'm going to use gets. Okay, so from now on, whenever I'm going to scan a string, I'm going to use a function called gets. Okay, gets is also declared inside the standard input output library. No need to get anything or learn any new library file. Okay, so I'm going to scan str. So I'm going to use the gets. This is a new function for you guys. Learn this. And yeah, next thing I want to ask the user, please enter the position and length of the string, I mean substring. Okay, substring. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to scan those things. Okay, and I'm going to get a new line here. Okay, scanf. I need to scan for the position and length, so I need to scan two integers. Okay, what are those two integers? One is position and the other is length. I have scanned position and length. How to scan? You need to give an address, right? Yeah, while scanning we have scanned. And the next thing, I'm going to write a while loop here. You will understand in a few minutes why I have used a while loop and why I had declared the int a. Okay, after I typed this code, I'll explain you why I have written this. Okay, and equals string position plus a minus 1. Okay, and the next thing is I'm gonna increase the value. I'm gonna increase the a value, and then I'm going to substring of what I'm using, a equals backslash 0. I'll tell you why I have used what is the use of backslash 0, and I'm going to print. What I'm going to print? I'm going to print the substring. The substring you asked for is, what is the substring? Is percentage s for string, comma substring. Okay, yeah. So see, now I'll explain you what I have done here. Let me get it inside a new line. Okay, so I have declared two characters, string and substring, and I have declared three integers, position, length, and another with initialized to 0. See, what we are basically doing, we are asking the user to enter a string. Suppose the user entered this self study, and if the user wants elf these three, so he need to enter position and length. He need to enter position as 2 because 1 is z, 2 is e. We need to start from e. This is 2, and the length would be 3. elf are 3 alphabets, so 3, length 3. So elf should be the output if the user enters 2 comma 3. Okay, position comma length. So what I'm going to print, please enter a string, and the user enters the string, and we have used the gets method here. Gets, it's not the method, it's the function, gets function here. So we are going to get string, okay, with the user entered, whatever the user entered, and I'm going to print in the output screen that please enter the position and length, and I'm going to scan it, okay. I have scanned it. See, while a less than length, okay, a is declared as 0. So a less than length, why we have declared a? Because we want the substring, we want to store inside the substring, okay. What's the, we want to store some part of string inside the substring, and as you know, every string starts with the position 0. So I need a to be declared as 0, substring of a, substring of 0, substring of 1, substring of 2. I'm going to store it inside the substring, okay. So what I'm going to do, while a less than length, so whatever the user entered, 3, 4, 5, so those many variables need to be stored, okay. So if the user entered the length as 3, elf, so the substring should have 0, 1 and 2. It should store substring of 0 as e, substring of 1 as l, substring of 2 as f. So this is basically the length of 3. So whatever the user enters, it should be stored like that, 0, 1 and 2. The same way we are increasing a plus plus value. So every time it's executing the loop, first time it stores 0, and next it will increment and stores at 1, and next time it increments and stores at 2, next with 3, next 4, next 5, and so on, okay. So it will increment these values, okay. So it will increment the a value and get stored inside the substring, okay. So we have used less than. If the user enters 3, we need 0, 1 and 2 to be stored, not 3. So whenever it becomes 3, this value or this logic will become false and it will fall out of this loop, okay. So while a less than length, I hope I hope you get cleared why we have declared the a, and why we have given this logic, and why we have kept this increment, okay. And I'm going to explain this. See, okay, so substring of a equals, so what we need to add here, what we need to add inside this substring of 0, substring of 1 and substring of 2, whatever we need here, right, elf we need to add. Suppose the user enters 2, 3, so string of position, the user entered 2, okay. 2 plus the value of a is 0, 2 plus 0 minus 1, 1. So string of 1 is z is 0, 1 is e, so e gets stored inside the substring. I'm going to explain again. See, so if the user wants elf to be displayed, he will give the inputs as 2, 3, okay. The position as 2, the length as 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going, first the value of a is 0, okay. So string of, this is the string, total self study is the string, and in position, what is the position? Position he has entered as 2, 2 plus the value of a is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3 minus 1, okay. Position is what? Position is the user has entered as 2, right, 2 plus 0, basically a is 0 not 1, I have told 1, right. The first thing a 1, I'm sorry 0, and then incremented it will become 1, okay. The first thing is 0, so position plus 0, position is 2 plus 0, 0 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so string of 1 e will get stored in substring of 0, and then a will increment and comes here, and it will become 1, substring of 1 equals string of position plus 1 minus 1, okay. Plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, and position is 2, okay. 2, string of 2 is 0, 1 to l, it will store l, and then it will increment and become 2, 2 less than length, true, it will come inside substring of 2. So position is 2, plus 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3. So what is inside the 3? 0, 1, 2, 3, f. So substring of 2 becomes 3 f, and then it will increment. 2 plus plus is 3, it will come here. 3 less than 3, no, false, it will come out of the loop. And substring of a, what is the a now? A is 3 now, okay, it has incremented here, so it becomes 3. 3 less than 3 is false, so substring of 3 equals backslash 0. So what does this single quotation backslash 0 single quotation represents? It represents the null value. That means it is the end of the substring. Substring of 3 is the end it represents, okay, and then we are going to print the substring, okay, whatever the substring we are going to print. So I'm going to execute this, and I'm going to save it as substring str and save this. And after compilation, it asks for us to enter the string. I'm going to enter the same example, jelf study. Okay, please enter the position and length. I need to enter position as 2, length as 3. After I press 3, what will happen? We should get ELF as the output. Let us see. ELF, the substring you asked for is ELF. Okay, the explanation I have given and the programming I had written has matched. Okay, see, the string also stores also counts the space if I have given this. So the string starts from 0. 0 is Z, 1 is E, 2 is L, 3 is F, 4 is space, 5 is S. So it also counts the space. So what I'm going to explain, what I'm trying to say you, Ajay space PONNADA. Okay, I want to enter the length as 5, suppose, and length not position. First I want the position 3 and length as 5. So what is basically 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 is A and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will print AY space PO. Let us see. AY space PO. So it also counts space. Remember this. It also counts space inside a string. So, okay. And guys, I want to enter this string, okay, percentage s inside the quotation marks. Okay, so whatever I am entering now, you can see whatever I am entering now, it is not in the double quotations. I need to enter it inside the double quotations. Okay, I want, my client asked me to enter this substring inside a double quotation marks. So how I need first thing that strikes us, keep it inside a double quotation. So what will happen now? See, this is giving an error, not declared inside the scope. S was not declared inside the scope because we have entered this. See, now there will be no error if we execute this because it's the thing we are writing from the long back. Okay, so how to enter it? So if you want the double quotation to not cause any errors, okay, we need to add a backward slash, this slash, and then keep it in a quotation mark, and again backslash and keep it inside a quotation mark. Okay, so what will happen now? See, yeah, it compiled perfectly as a Ponnada, and I want to enter 3 and 5 again. See, it is under the double quotations. So if the compiler doesn't want to give error for double quotations, we need to keep these things, okay, the backward slashes before the double quotations, so that the double quotations will not get any error. So this is all about the substrings. I have explained what the substrings is, how to write a program for the user to enter a string and the user to choose the position and length, and we will print the output according to the position and length. Once again guys, I am telling you again that it is not the easy programming. I am going a little level up, okay. I'm going a level up and I'm not explaining everything here. I'm explaining the newest things. And guys, you need to understand these logics, okay. These logics need to get, you need to get these logics, okay. No one is going to explain you in the future about logics. You need to get more practice, more and more and more practice on logic, so that you will never forget about these logics, okay. You need to create these logics. No one is going to give you logic and type a programming. The basically the programming depends only on logics, okay. So keep practicing logics, understand the logics, and try to create your own logics. So that's it guys for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.